And Sri Lanka have picked Sal Pereira and Dasun Shanaka. Now they have someone else padded up. They go to someone like Chakravarti. Or they go back to Arshdeep.
Well, I can see what's happening out there, so I can pretend to predict. But it seems that Arshdeep Singh was so impressive in the 19th over. Had India won the game in that first, normally the 19th over would have had a lot to do with it. It was a surprise. I'm sure a lot of people thinking, why not Pathum Nissanka? The kind of form that he was in, maybe he's a little tired with virtually the whole innings. With the incumbent batter, Dasun Shanaka comes out and Kusal. Come in to, I guess, just make it a little difficult with the left-hand, right-hand combination. In that tied match, the last match that these two teams played against each other was a bilateral game. Sri Lanka in the super over just got 2 runs. And India won the game, so they will be hoping more of the same.
And you feel like Super Over, you kind of need in that 12-13 range or above, just to put some pressure on the opposition, to make sure they have to find an earliest boundary, give you an opportunity for a wicket.
He's batting first a little difficult when it's Super Over. But Sri Lanka have to do it because they batted second. In the main game, that's a well, he's got a wicket first ball. Rinku Singh takes the catch. So this is a good start for India.
Yes, batting first is a little more difficult. You're just not sure. You're not sure, and it's just sliced off the bad touch. Perfect field placement. He went wide, trying to take the power of the leg side away from Kusal Pereira. Big boundary on the outside, Rinku Singh on as a substitute. He's a very good fielder. And Kusal Pereira just last one delivery in the Super Over, and he is gone. Sri Lanka have only faced one ball. They've got 5 to go and only 1 wicket left.
It is strange kind of decisions made around the batting order. Still no Pathum Nissanka. They can't afford to lose 1 more wicket. They've sent in Kalindu Mendes. There's something Sana Jayasuriya knows that we don't try Dasalanka, the captain as well. He's a good player in this kind of situation. There's Pathum Nissanka. And here's Arshdeep. The Super Over. Plenty happened there, just for 1 run.
And looking for that reverse scoop. Tone of the bat. I wonder how close this would have been if Arshdeep had managed to right-foot it onto the stumps.
Just loving the body language of Arshdeep. He seems to enjoy this kind of challenge. Oh. The stumps would have been curtains for Sri Lanka. In fact, that is how he made his name, Simon. I remember Punjab Kings in the IPL when he was so impressive with his death overs. When he started playing for India, that we saw him good with the new ball too. So this is what he does best. They are making the right choice. Spin would have been too much of a gamble. Shanaka on strike. This is a brilliant so far from Arshdeep.
He really is superb. Shanaka should know what Arshdeep's trying to do here though. So he's got to allow himself to open the blade and go maybe a point region or even fine of the deep third that's in place. Open that blade up, get yourself across the off stump a little bit more. You should know what Arshdeep's trying to do. If Arshdeep then looks to go straight, you can just dink it around the corner.
What a crowd, what a game as well. Just playing deft touches is something that batters feel the pressure of the situation. That's going to be right. So India stuck with that tactic. And they're going to test Doubting Shanaka whether he has the nerves to just use the pace of the bowler. At the moment, he's just trying to belt it down the pitch.
Well, India have played 5 super overs in T20 cricket. And there's 2 in the one series against New Zealand in 2020. Had one tie, tied up after the super over. They beat Afghanistan and Sri Lanka in 2024 as well.
Well done, Sanju Samson. It started with Arshdeep Singh bowling a beauty. He's been given out from the bowlers and umpire.
Well, that has been a superb super 4 deliveries from Arshdeep. There's a wide in there. I mean, I don't know what is going on here because he hasn't nicked it. It's gone nowhere
With the
near
umpire to date that
but dead eye.
we have a player's video for got behind given out. I checked fit, it's a fair delivery.
Was in the frame. Well, he raised his finger there, but he saw the bowler and umpire as well raise his finger. So they're actually trying to figure out which batter is out. There's something got the bowler and umpire to raise his finger, so there is something before that. Was it given out, caught behind, and is that being reviewed? So it's about which batter is out. It seemed like there was an outside edge, so Shanaka might just stay there.
Well, here's the thing. If he's been given out the bowler's end,
Ball pass is very close to the bat. Can I have Altaiz? Keep rolling, keep rolling. Flat line, keep rolling. Keep rolling.
Okay, now right at the fag end of the game, a lot of
I'm satisfied, no bad
is
involved.
coming into the game. Now clearly, if he's given him out
Gandhi,
behind at the
You
bowlers
need
and
to change your
umpire.
decision out to not out.
So on review, the striker is not out, but the non-striker was clearly run out, but because it was reviewed at the time, is it a dead ball? And that's why the non-striker cannot be out.
yeah, spot on. It was been pretty good throughout the tournament, so loath to be too harsh, but it was a pretty ordinary decision because he was nowhere near it. I'm not sure how the standing umpire at the bowler's end thought it was out, caught behind. I mean, he hasn't hit the ground, there's nowhere near it. Sanju hasn't even appealed. He's not even bothered about the caught behind, and then he's given it out for some bizarre reason. So the game must continue.
And why was Arshdeep appealing towards the bowlers and umpire unless he also heard something? So in fact, because of that, maybe the umpire felt the pressure of raising the finger because there was nothing there. But yeah, they're just trying to understand what's happened. Eventually they'll have to resign to the fact that no wicket was lost there.
Yeah, the first decision always stands. And when the first decision is out, that's dead ball. The ball is dead. When it's given out by the umpire at the bowler's end, whatever transpires after that does not matter. And that's what they're just trying to explain to Surya now.
Now that is another point to be debated, whether it should be a dead ball. A lot of people have asked me over the years. The umpire hasn't given a decision. Let the game sort of carry on. Let it run its course, and after that, maybe it can be, sort of the decision could be made, but sure we'll get to hear a lot of that on social media, so we'll take all your views on this one. So this is what happened. Run out, brilliant from Samson, the bowler appealed, the umpire raises the finger here. He shouldn't have, because actually the square leg umpire had raised the finger before. This one, big ball of the over. Slice it straight to the fielder. And this time, Arshdeep is only jumping. Jitesh Sharma, I think, who's taken the catch, is the reserve keeper.
And once again, it seems like Sri Lanka will get 2 runs in the super over. 1 ball to go.
Oh, you can appeal for that one, Ashdeep. That one's okay. That certainly hit the bat, but it was straight to the man at deep backward point. And that is a terrific super over from Ashdeep. He nailed his Yorkers. He went wide of the right-handers. And all Shanaka could do was pick up a thickest outside edge. So both wickets falling for just 2 runs. Trying to find out who they want, I think. He's just talking about maybe Sanju. Who do they want at the top of the order? From India's point of view, with the bat, but with only 3 to win, I don't really think it matters.
I think they should just send their regular openers. You need somebody like Shubman Gill as well, calm head.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Unless he's decided himself that he was just too tired or couldn't manage it. It's a reminder of what transpired in the game proper. Super over, India will require 3 to win. But yeah, I mean, it could have only been his decision, I think, Sanjay. I don't think there's any other way to look at it. And then he's just hit a blistering 100, a magnificent innings to get Sri Lanka all but to a victory. Must have been his decision to say, look, I can't manage it, I'm too tired. But yeah, it was an interesting batting order.
But the captain himself could have been a good choice along with Shanaka, left-hand, right-hand combination as well. Seems like, I mean, just the way Wanindu was looking at the ball, he might be the bowler bowling the super over, and it's a good call. He might have the fielder, bring some pressure on, as we thought India will not mess around. There's a good chance Abhishek and Shubman will come out.
And there's a very good chance Abhishek will try and finish it very first ball. So I think... No, it's not Abhishek. Oh, disappointment.
I don't know, maybe I'm reading too much into it. Maybe they get a sense that Wanindu might bowl the 1 over. Might as well go and have a crack at it. Is what the captain is saying there. He's taking the cap off. Yes, Surya Kumar Yadav has come in. Hasn't been amongst the runs, but doing the right thing as captain, leading from the front. It looks very relaxed, and India not really worrying about the left-hand, right-hand combination.
Well, maybe they're superstitious as well, Sanjay, a little bit, because the tied game that Sri Lanka and India played, the last one, it was Surya Kumar Yadav who came out and opened the batting and hit the first ball for 4 when they were chasing 3.
Just amazing coincidences. Can you imagine the last game between these 2 teams was a tie? Super over. Sri Lanka batted first, got 2 runs, and same opening pair. Can you imagine? Shubman Gill hasn't played before this Asia Cup tournament, the T20 matches. It was Shreyas Iyer who was in the team. So Shubman Gill has come in. So amazing coincidences. Let's see whether that happens too. Julie, whether the first ball gets hit for 4. I expect a field that's going to put all kinds of pressure on Surya Kumar Yadav, as you would expect. So now they've got 5 fielders for a dab, for a single, and they'll be right up to save the single. But if they look to play the big shot on the leg side, they've got 3 boundary riders. Nobody on the offside, 3 on the leg, 1 straight down at long off, and 5 fielders inside the circle.
You would suggest that the field is set to bowl wrong ends. Hasaranga have the wherewithal to maybe bowl a slow leg spinner to start.
Class of the man. Won't go all the way, but very calmly done. And that might just equal that 3 runs. India won. Wow. Look at Surya. How easily he's done it. Match that ended in a super over. And it was a super game as well, Julie.
Well, it's been a brilliant afternoon, evening. And nicely placed by Surya Kumar Yadav. And they ran hard. They wanted it over and done with on that ball. The fielding was a little bit laboured, I will say, but Gill and the captain really sprinted between the wickets to pick up that first ball. They wanted it over and done with. They want to get back to the hotel before midnight. Good luck with that. Traffic pending. And get themselves prepared for Sunday's final. But Sri Lanka have played their part here tonight.